Hello again, VC. I did not change my outfit this time. So, oh well. Gotta mix it up a little bit, man. To make it look like I'm doing videos, not one after the other. Anyway, I'm excited about this. I just went through this pile. I'm really excited about a lot of this stuff. This is some neat shit that I picked up. Uh, I'm, I think I got some of this in Asheville, way before the horrible storms that hit there. I think I got some stuff, maybe down at the beach, possibly. But let's go. Let's do this. We've got, I've been looking for this for a while. Ahmad Jamal's Alhambra. I'm not being able to find this guy. I had to pay a little bit for it, but it's, we got a nice, what is that, a 58 vet on the front. That's pretty sweet. Who we got here? 1961 of June, during an actual performance at Ahmad Jamal's Alhambra in Chicago. Okay, I guess he had his own club. I didn't know that. Ahmad Jamal piano, Israel Crosby on bass, Vernel Fournier on drums. I hadn't seen the Vernel Fournier yet. Cool. I've heard this. I know that it was good. I think Dave bought it and I heard it and I was so jealous that he had it and I didn't. But that's the cool thing about, we were living together at the time, and I mean, dude, that guy, it's because of him that I finally delved into jazz. I've always liked jazz, but I was a little hesitant about buying any because I just didn't know what the hell to get. It's so confusing. There's so much of it. So, yeah. I'm very pleased to get that album. I cut my heat off when I'm doing these videos. So if I'm sniffling or whatnot, that's what it's all about. I don't like the noise and whatnot. Like I said, I record. I'm into production. I like things to be clear so you guys can hear me and all that. So this was lighter and happier, less moody than a lot of his stuff. Ahmad Jamal, one of the reasons I like him, he is very moody. Has lots of moods throughout his albums. Or just in one album you'll get like just completely different shifts in the tone and the feel of the music. This was less moodier than some of his stuff. It sounded like a pleasant evening was had by all. That's my description of that one. So, picked this up. Didn't know who the hell it was. John Scully, Jack Six, and Alan Dawson. I think I've heard of Alan Dawson before. This is the return of Tal Farlow, 1969. I liked the cover. Tal Farlow on guitar, John Scully piano, Jack Six bass, Alan Dawson on drums. Recorded in 69, of course. Is this on Prestige? Yeah. God, this thing's hardly been played. But anytime I see a guitar player as the lead on any jazz type stuff, I'm gonna pick it up. I'm playing guitar in a band right now, and it's fun. I'm originally a drummer, played some bass, but guitar is really fun. So when I see like a Wes Montgomery or this guy as the lead, I'm gonna pick it up. So this is technical, really technical stuff, but it's fun. It's upbeat and modern and fast. And some of his style is, some of the way that he picks his guitar is very Wes Montgomery-like. So yeah, man, that's good stuff. Like I said, I'm very excited about this little batch that I'm doing right now because it's a lot of stuff that I've never heard and, just stuff I've never seen before. We got J.J. Johnson, Kai Winding. You seeing a pattern here, folks? Benny Green and Willie Dennis. 4 trombones, the debut recordings. Man, 4 trombones. I love that. You know, Dave is a trombone player, and you rarely get to hear any trombone forward stuff, let alone multiples. I got lucky in Winston. You know, we have North Carolina School of the Arts here, and a couple dudes rolled up at Tate's on a Tuesday night. They play jazz there, and they just rolled in 2 trombone players, and they just battled. Oh my gosh, it was so awesome. So we got some interesting colored Prestige labels. It's almost like they're faded out a little bit. So what do we got here? Let's see. That was an interesting gatefold there. We have the Order of Trombone Solos. That's pretty nice. Recorded in 1953 at a jazz workshop held at the Putman Central Club, New York City. Side 1 and 2 originally released as 4 trombones. And then, okay, whatever. This is remastered in 1981. So this is a 1981 pressing, it looks like. We've got J.J. Johnson, Kai Winding, Benny Green, and Willie Dennis on trombones. John Lewis on piano. I'm starting to see his name a lot more. Damn, Charles Mingus on bass and Art Taylor on drums. Wow. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. What do I have to say about this one here? Hard ass swing. Very expressive. Just on the edge of rowdy. So if you're into the swing stuff, this is going to be a delight for you. So there you go. Man, that's a great description. I can't wait to listen to that again as well. All right. I've got some of this guy's stuff. I would like to have more. This is on Inner City. I like this. I like this label. Their recordings are usually really good. This is Dexter Gordon Quartet, Bouncing with Dex. 1977 is when this was released. It's Dexter Gordon, tenor sax, Tete Montulio on piano. I've got one of his records, and it's fantastic. I love that guy. Niles Henning, Orsted Pedersen, oh sweet, on bass. That guy's good. And Billy Higgins on drums, recorded in 1975. So, yeah. Telling you, man, this is a killer batch of stuff right here. I remember listening to a lot of this, even though it's been about a year. And holy crap, man. It's just got such a good mix of stuff. But almost everything in this batch that I'm getting ready to talk about here, or that I've been talking about, it's just all awesome as hell. So, and you know, you can't go wrong with Dexter Gordon. The guy's got kind of a cool story. So, this is loud, like usual. Usually Dexter is the one that's really loud, but all the instruments were recorded really hot on this album. It's super uppity, and they do rip it some on that album. So yeah, there's that. All right, never seen this before. This is Dave Brubeck and Paul Desmond at Wilshire Ebell, recorded under the personal supervision of Richard Bach, president of Pacific Jazz. Brubeck playing for somebody on Pacific. That's interesting. This is on Fantasy. I don't know if this is just the two of them. No, there looks like there's some other players on here. Yep. I'm assuming there's some other people on here. Because there, as you can see on the cover, there's like a cartoon interpretation of a drummer and That looks like a stand-up bass. That's cool. Dang, this thing's thick. Oh yeah, this old fantasy red vinyl. Golly, man, this is so thick. Love it. Put an eye out. You put a forehead out with one of these. All right, what do you have to say about this? Well, let's see. This is quite expressive for Dave. You know, Dave is usually pretty chill on the piano. I wish he would go off more, but whatever. But he's quite expressive on this album for him. It gets moody and very intricate on the first side, and this is very unique Brubeck. Very good atmosphere. I don't think I got you a date on that. I mean, it's fantasy red vinyl, so yeah, they're saying something about the group on this recording has Ron Crotty on bass and Lloyd Davis on drums. Never heard of those guys playing with him. So when was this? Yeah, I'm not going to get you a date, but good stuff, man. This is very interesting Dave Brubeck. If you're a Dave Brubeck fan, I would definitely pick that up. I've never heard or seen of that. But, I mean, Dave Brubeck's got like 1 billion freaking albums, so it's not hard to miss. It's not hard to miss stuff. All right, this is cool. This is Lowdown Guitar on Jazzland 8. Mundell Lowe, Gene Quill, and Billy Taylor. So that's why I bought it, because it had Billy Taylor. I don't know who these other people are, but God, it's a cool cover. Look at that. So Mundell Lowe is obviously the lead on this. He's the guitar player. Gene Quill, alto sax. Billy Taylor on piano. Les Grenage on bass. Ed Thigpen on drums. Thigpen is usually Billy Taylor Trio's normal drummer. Yeah, man. Let's see. Don't see a year on here. Nice. Dang, this is a heavy record too. Jazzland. Bill Grauer Productions, Inc., New York City. No dates there either. But anyway, like I said, I see Billy Taylor's name on something. If it's not orchestrated, I'm going to pick it up. And hell, even if it is orchestrated, I'd probably pick it up. Let's leave that out of there. What we got here? I put Skippy, whatever that means. So probably like skipping along, you know, kind of stuff. So much great guitar. The second side gets more aggressive, but still lovely, if you will. So Skippy is kind of like, I guess my description is kind of happy, skipping along, life is great, you know, everything's on the up and up and things are good. Like I said, side 2 gets more aggressive, but it still maintains that lovely kind of happy feel. Looks like all right, what we got here? All right, so this is a Dave Brubeck Quartet featuring Paul Desmond. This is Jazz at Oberlin and Jazz at College of Pacific. So this is like a double album that they released. It's called The Art of Dave Brubeck, The Fantasy Years. And this is on Atlantic. Kind of gatefold here with a lot of information for you to read and check out. I don't know here we go. I was going to give me some, this is 75 pressing. Looks like College in Pacific was 1953. We got Dave Brubeck on piano, Paul Desmond alto sax, Ron Crotty on bass, and Joe Dodge on drums. And then the Oberlin College was done in 1953 as well. So let's look at one of these. Yeah, it's typical mid-70s Atlantic labels. There's a lot of music for for pretty cheap. Not a compilation, just 2 albums back to back. What do we got here? So Oberlin, playful, very musical, quite technical and edgy. The Pacific hits all the right notes and beats and tones. Quintessential Brubeck uppityness, if you will. Brubeck kind of dances on the keys, and this has got that. Light but quick on its feet. So yeah, there's that. All right. We got Bop B by Keith Jarrett. I love me some Keith Jarrett. I don't ever leave any of his stuff behind. Some stuff I don't like. Most of it I do. The players here are Keith Jarrett, piano, soprano, saxophone, and percussion. Badass. Dewey Redman, tenor saxophone. Musette. Oh, he plays tenor saxophone and musette. I don't know what that is. We got Charlie Hayden on bass, Paul Motion on drums and percussion. Yeah, I showed that to you. What label is this on? This has been a hard one for me to find. This is ABC Impulse. I've been looking for this for a long time, and I couldn't ever get it. I was with a buddy of mine, my good buddy Brian. I know you're watching, Brian. You rock. Get up here to Winston, man. We need to hang out again soon. I'll come see you too, but we always eat awesome Mexican food when I go see him. So many places in Charlotte to get badass Latino food. Yeah, so Bop B, I've always wanted to get that, and I've never heard it. So here we go. Spectacularly Rowdy. Until Pots and Pans on the last track. But that's good. One track off the whole album that I wasn't too cool with, I'm great. I liked the consistency, the sinuosity of this album. It never gets offline. It's all relevant to each other, like all the instruments and stuff. So, Jarrett they dabble in free jazz, but they keep it contained, but he can get out there a little bit. Especially if Paul Motion, I think it's all Paul Motion at this point, because I got a couple of his albums and it was all kind of pots and pans to me. I didn't like it very much, but this is a great album. And Jarrett can get rowdy, but usually he doesn't hold that throughout the whole album. It's just a little up and down, but this sounds like it's pretty rowdy the whole album, and it's consistent. I use the term sinuosity in that, so he must be weaving some stuff in and out. I didn't know he actually played saxophone. That's kind of cool. All right, we got Ray Bryant Trio. I just picked this up. I just wanted to take a chance on it because this guy looked cool as hell. I said, man, you look cool. You look like somebody I could hang out with. Recorded in 1960. Who we got playing on this? We've got Ray Bryant on piano, Bill Lee on bass, Mickey Roker on drums, and Arthur Harper on bass. So yeah, got a neat sleeve there, Columbia. Haven't seen that before. Oh damn. This is stereo, but it's a cool 6-eye. I've never seen that type of label before. Excuse me. So what we got? Con Alma is the name of the album. Yeah. Damn. The songs were kind of long, so I figured it'd probably be a good score. Goes in and out of different moods on this record seamlessly. Spooky, happy, giddy, knifing, whatever knifing means. Quality recording and quality musicians. This is a very, very pleasurable record to listen to. I cannot wait to listen to that again. Like I said, this stack is just brimming with awesomeness. Oh man, I can't wait. I'm happy to read that. Got another Keith Jarrett. I didn't know this one existed. El Juicio, The Judgment by Keith Jarrett. What a freaky ass cover. Look at that. And there's Keith Jarrett, the man, on the back. I love Keith Jarrett, man. Such good stuff. Here we go. The members of the quartet also double on steel drums and various percussion instruments. Recorded in New York. This is a 75 pressing. I don't have a date on when it was recorded, but I would imagine sometime in the mid-70s. Keith Jarrett on piano and soprano saxophone and flute. Dewey Redman on tenor sax. Charlie Hayden on bass. Paul Motian on drums. That's pretty much the typical lineup there. What's this on Atlantic? Oh, that's a kind of a neat sleeve there. Lots of other albums for you to check out. Yep, typical mid-70s Atlantic labels. Dang, nobody's played this thing either. I'll be interested to see what I thought about this, man. This Keith Jarrett stuff. You never know what you're going to get with this guy. Similar to Expectations, which is side one. Expectations is the first Keith Jarrett album I ever heard. And if you want to get into Keith Jarrett to see if you like him or not, get Expectations. I feel like that is a good introduction to him because he does a lot of stuff on that album, but it's nice and just cohesive enough, and it gives you a little bit of everything that he's capable of. But anyway, this album was similar to the first side of Expectations. I'm sorry, it was similar to Expectations on side one. The side one of this album was similar to Expectations. Can we take away the pots and pans though? So obviously, the last track on side one, I guess it got off the rails. It does get into a good drum solo though. Side two is very loose, whatever that means. So, yeah, I don't think that one's gonna make it into my collection of records. I don't have a huge collection. I get this stuff because I like hearing it. All right, we got Jazz Special. Jerry Mulligan and Paul Desmond. Oh, damn. Okay. Oh, it's like a little kangaroo. It's got a little pocket in here. What the hell? Oh, all right. We got a little... Oh, shit. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Well, I'm going to show you some of this. It's got like a book in here that folds out. And this folds out to even more photos. Look at that there. Got a lot of stuff going on there. My head's in the way. Sorry. Yeah, and then we rummage around in the there's the first part, and then this part flips over. And there's the pouch. I'm gonna get up all in this kangaroo right here. Looks like this was printed in Italy or something. Yeah, 1980 it looks like. There's the front. I grandi incontri. Don't know what that means. Large something. Here we go. Oh man, what label is this? Gruppo Editoriale Fabri. Jazz Special. It looks like is the label that this is printed on. Cool labels on that. I mean, the titles are in English, but all the little notes around the outside, all that's in Italian. So neat stuff here. All right. What we got on this guy? Mulligan and Desmond, lovely and light. Kicks along at a fast stroll. Just engaging and upbeat. I don't know why just is in front of those two words. Very lovely little mood on this. So, hey man, Paul Desmond is slick. Jerry Mulligan's pretty damn slick too. So, yeah, lovely and light. But it kicks along at a fast stroll. So, it's not going to leave you bored. Oh man, dude, I'm telling you, this little stack, just freaking awesome. I picked up Latin Kick by Cal Jader. I love this cover. It's so damn cool. Oh man, we got some crazy stuff on the back. Man, that's some really cool artwork. It's on Fantasy. Personnel, Cal Jader vibes. Manuel Duran on piano, Carlos Duran on bass, Luis Miranda on congas, Bayardo Velarde on timbales, and Brew Moore on tenor sax. Damn. That's an impressive lineup there. Ooh, blue vinyl. All right. Heck yeah. I'm down. Let's do it. Cal Jader. More of it. I have not found this much Cal Jader at one time, ever. So happy. What did I forget to tell you about? Oh, it looks like this Jerry Mulligan, something about 1957 here. And I forgot to tell you any of the players. I'm not going to get you on that. But it looks like this was a 1957 recording, possibly. Anyway, back to the Cal Jader Latin Kick. Look at that cover, man. That is so freaking awesome. I remember just staring at this cover for a while. Like, look how the shadows of the cactus, and there's all the people sitting in it, and these people at the end. There's this guy's sleeping, but then the little band's here at the end, and everybody's watching. But this guy here at the back of the cactus, I guess he might have had some peyote or something. He's all passed out. Or he had some cactus liquor. Latin Kick. Very clubby. I have gravitated to Jader in recent times. This album is slightly mysterious with a touch of darkness. So, wow. Clubby, I'm going to imagine, is very, do very straight ahead beats. And when I say clubby, I'm thinking about like dance club kind of stuff. So yeah, slightly mysterious and a touch of darkness. I'm down with that. Yeah, you see Cal Jader, just get it. I can almost guarantee you're not going to be let down. So we got some more, like I said, guitar forward stuff. We got Wes Montgomery. Moving along. I never find Wes Montgomery, and I love this dude. My good buddy Jeff Love turned me on to Wes Montgomery at the beach. It's like the perfect music to listen to at the beach, drinking a mojito. During the day, just chilling out, hanging with good folks, having good times. This is on Riverside stereo. Ooh, it's got some good players on it as well. But Wes, I mean, it's all about Wes, dude. I just don't get enough of his stuff. So we got Wes Montgomery, guitar and bass guitar. Shit. James Clay on flute and tenor sax. Victor Feldman on piano. Sam Jones on bass. Lewis Hayes on drums. And this was recorded in 1960. Hell yeah. Awesome as hell. So excited to find any Wes Montgomery. The stuff you usually find is the orchestrated stuff, and I don't like that at all. typical laid back Wes Montgomery on the first side. I don't have a description of the second side, so it must have been good. All right. Once again, appreciate you guys. Have fun. See you.